Time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
On to one of our headline-making stories tonight. Chairman of the Federation of University Teachers Associations, Dr. Nirmal Ranjit Devasiri, says that FUTA rejects the offer made by Higher Education Minister S.P. Dissanayake that if they report to work, their salary arrears of 3 months will be paid. Dr. Devasiri said that the strike action will go on until their demands are met.
Although universities were opened for academic activity today, this is the situation that was witnessed at the Colombo University. We inquired from the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Shanika Hiniburegama, as to whether academic activities at the university had commenced. She noted that academic activities of final year science faculty students commenced today.
The
university was closed for 3 months. The minister says that lectures will be held. However, not a single lecture has taken place at the Kalaniya University. What we say is to solve the lecturers' issue and give us an opportunity to continue with our studies. A few students are idling under trees and just wasting their time. Creating a graduate is a collective process. Today that process cannot be witnessed at the Kalaniya University.
කියලා කියන්නේ සාමූහික ක්‍රියාවලියක ප්‍රතිඵලයක්. අද වෙනකොට මෙන්න මේ සාමූහික ක්‍රියාවලිය කැලණි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය තුල බිඳ වැටිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මට තියෙන ගොඩක්ම
We have not accepted salaries, but if those who accept salaries work, it's not an issue. It does not seem though that those who accept salaries are working. We should reach a solution in this regard soon.
කාරණා අපි සාකච්ඡා කළා බිමල සභාවල මැදිස්ථව මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ අපි අද හෙට විසඳගත යුතුයි.
This is the situation that was evident at the Ruhuna University.
We came from Balangoda yesterday, but the university is not open. The students have to go back home.
The minister can come to the University of Ruhuna and meet the 60% of lecturers who he claims reported to work. If not, what we can say is that he is lying.
එහෙම නැත්නම් එතුමා අමුවේ නැවත වතාවක් මේ කියන්නේ බොරු කියන එක තමයි අපි වගකීමක් සහිතව වගකීමකින් කියන්නේ.
අපි එකඟතාවයක් ඇති කරගන්නකම් අපි ඉල්ලීම් සම්බන්ධව
Until we reach an agreement with regard to our demands, we will continue with the strike, and that is our stance. I'm not aware of any other stance. This is why S.P. Disanayake's attempts will not succeed. The vast majority have joined this trade union action, so although there may be a minority who are not taking part, they do not have the ability to work on their own.
කෙසේ වෙතත් ඒ ස්පීල්ජානක මහත්මයාගේ උත්සාහය සාර්ථක වෙයි කියලා. අති බහුතරය මේ වෘත්තීය සමිති ක්‍රියාමාර්ගය තුල ඉන්නවා. ඒ නිසා ඒ අති බහුතරය ඉඳීම නිසා මේ අර සුළුතරයක් ඊටම අඩු සුළුතරයක් හිටියට ඒ ආයත එහෙම වැඩ කරන්න හැකියාවක් නැහැ.
Meanwhile, at an event held in Udunura yesterday, Minister S.B. Dissanayake expressed these views.
මේ රංජිත් නිර්මාල් දේවසිරි කියන්නේ EPRLF.
This Nirmal Ranjit Devasiri is a person who received arms training from the EPRLF.
අමර දමිල කියලා ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ කෙනෙක් අපේ හාමුදුරුවෝ මට සමා වෙන්න. එයා හාමුදුරු කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි. එයාට
And please forgive me for saying this, but the monk named Dambar Amila is not actually a monk. His agenda is that of the JVP. Around 5% have got together with international forces and are conspiring to destroy the country.
මම හිතන්නේ උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ඇමතිතුමා කියනවා නම් මම හිතන්නේ බැරාරුම් ප්‍රකාශ විදිහට ඒ එතුමාවත් බාර ගන්නවාද කියලා.
I don't think the statements made by the Minister of Higher Education are taken seriously even by him.
Meanwhile, speaking at an event in Bandarwala, Minister Dilan Pereira expressed these views on the university lecturers' trade union action.
These are learned people. They have reaped the benefits of free education using government money. They have gone to universities and obtained degrees, and now they are trumpeting on the streets without marking the students' answer scripts. They have forgotten their past when they obtained free education. Some lecturers who received a salary of 150,000 rupees a month are now saying that this amount is not enough. I believe if we give these lecturers some medication for dreaming dreams of luxury, then their sickness can be cured.
මාසකට පඩි ගන්න සමහර විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ආචාර්යවරු අද කියනවානේ මේ පඩි මදි කියලා. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ ඔය බොහෝ ආචාර්යවරුන්ට හීනමානයටයි සුපිරිමානයටයි බෙහෙත් දුන්නොත් ඔය ලෙඩේ සනීප වෙනවා.
The event was held to lay the foundation stone for Chaitya at the Katugaha Mahatanna Viharaya in Bandarawala.
The senior superintendent of police in Gaul spoke in this manner last morning to a group of persons who on Friday promised that they would not act in a manner that would disturb the peace around Vidyaloka College in Gaul. Including this group of persons, the former principal of Vidyaloka College Gaul and representatives of the Old Boys Association were called by the SSP of police in Gaul in relation to a complaint which had been lodged by the senior vice principal, members of the tutorial staff and a member of the non-academic staff of the school that morning. The complaint spoke of an alleged plan to assault the senior vice principal and teachers at the school during a protest which was scheduled to take place opposite the school that evening. The former acting principal of the school, who was called before the SSP in Gaul, had agreed to prevent this demonstration from taking place. The former acting principal had also agreed before the SSP in Gaul to hand over the duties of principal to the qualified official duly appointed by the Public Service Commission on Monday, an official who since the 31st of May had been prevented from assuming duties. Immediately after returning to the school from the SSP's office, the former acting principal took measures to hand over duties of principal to a vice principal of the school, disregarding the senior vice principal. Teachers at the school have informed the investigative officers from the Ministry of Education and the police that this former acting principal, who was supposed to report for work at the Southern Provincial Education Office yesterday, had failed to do so and had instead remained in the principal's official residence in the school premises the previous night, and the next morning had taken several advanced level students with him to the principal's official residence. The teachers had informed the police and education ministry investigation officials in writing that one male teacher and 23 female teachers had encouraged the students to act in a disruptive manner yesterday. According to logs maintained by security personnel at the school, the head boy of the school had arrived there on Sunday evening. Investigative officers from the Ministry of Education established today that this boy, who had remained in the school until the incident the next day, had no classes during that time, and they had also established the fact that none of the registers in the school contained his name. The Ministry of Education, which has informed the duly appointed principal, who assumed duties yesterday, to refrain from visiting the school until the 8th of this month, has handed over the duties of principal to the vice principal, who for the short period of 2 hours failed to maintain any control over the school.
Convening a media briefing in Gaul yesterday, Venerable Baddegama Samitha Thera expressed these views regarding the incident which took place at the Vidyaloka Vidyalaya yesterday.
Parents got onto the streets. When they asked me as to what was going to happen, I knew that there would be trouble. No one listened to me, neither the parents nor the others. All I could do in the end was look on sadly. I believe my presence helped reduce the intensity of the confrontation.
United National Party Deputy Leader Sajit Premadasa says that a bright future should be created for the children by removing the ministers who are unsuitable for the education sector.
Another phase of the program to donate funds for the development of religious places concurrent to the Sasunata Aruna program was held at the Sri Bhadrakaliamman Kovil in Dematagoda this afternoon.
දේශපාලන හෙන්චයලා දේශපාලන අතකොළුවන් දේශපාලන අඳබාලයි පාසල්වල විදුහල්පතිවරුන් බවට පත් කරලා මුළු අධ්‍යාපන
The henchmen of the politicians have been appointed as principals and the entire education sector has been politicized. We witnessed how the entire education system was being dragged to the point of destruction on World Children's Day yesterday.
දිනේදීම ඊයේ දවසේ අපි දැක්කා අපේ රටේ අධ්‍යාපන ශාස්ත්‍රයේ බහරව සිටින ඔලොමොට්ට ඇමතිවරු මේ රටේ අධ්‍යාපන ශාස්ත්‍ර
This is an era where stupid ministers are dragging our education system to the dustbin. We must protect the children of this country. We should create a bright future for them by getting rid of the education policy and two ministers who have ruined the education system.
මේ ඇමතිවරු දෙපළක් ඉවත් කරලා දමලා අපිට අවශ්‍යයි අපේ රටේ අනාගතේ බාර ගන්නට සිටින අපේ දූ දරුවන්ට සැබවින්ම සුබ අනාගතයක්.
fall is a sign of weak hair. The solution, Pantene 3-Minute Miracle. Its Pro-V formula strengthens root to tip in 3 minutes for less hair fall. Pantene.
Welcome back to the news. A commemorative event in view of the 29th death anniversary of the late Hector Kombakadua was held in Colombo yesterday.
The commemorative event was organized in line with the 40th anniversary of the Land Reforms Commission. 201 Weber land deeds were granted to landless families at this commemorative event.
මම දැක්ක මේ ගිය සුමානේ සිංගප්පූරුවේ එක්තරා පත්‍රයක තිබුණු ප්‍රවෘත්තියක් සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඌලියලා තිබෙනවා.
I saw a report that was published in a Singaporean newspaper. The writer says that hygiene in Singapore is maintained through the implementation of rules and regulations. The writer has come to Sri Lanka and realized that there is no longer comparison because the city of Colombo has progressed that much. He has suggested that the Singaporean minister should visit Sri Lanka to observe how it is done. A lot of people here speak of Singapore.
ලංකාවට ඇවිල්ලා මේ කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා ඉගෙන ගන්න කියන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි මේ සිංගප්පූරුව ගැන තමයි අපේ මෙහි අය මුගක් අය කතා කරන්නේ.
මේ රටේ නොඑක් දෙනා අධ්‍යාපනය ගැන කතා කරනවා. අද පෙළපාලි යනවා. නොයෙකුත් ආකාරයේ චෝදනා කරනවා.
A lot of people in this country speak of education. There are positions today. Various allegations are being leveled. But they forget that if you consider the amount of money that the government allocated 6 years ago and now it has been multiplied by 6 by His Excellency the President. Next year, as well as through his budget, he will allocate a large sum of money for education.
The 4 suspects arrested in connection with the murder of a woman and her 33-year-old daughter in the Kotaketana area in Kahawatha were remanded until the 8th of this month. The order was given when the suspects were produced before the Palmadula magistrate Chandani Das this afternoon by the Criminal Investigations Department. The CID arrested the suspects last evening following investigations on the double murder that took place on the 19th of July.
A project to build 6,000 houses for the displaced was launched in Mannar this afternoon. This took place under the auspices of Economic Development Minister Basil Rajapaksa and Indian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, Ashok K. Kanta.
6,000 houses are to be built with Indian assistance in Mannar and Vaunia for the internally displaced people in the north. Under this project, 550,000 rupees would be provided to build a new house and 250,000 rupees will be provided to renovate an existing house. The project was launched to commemorate Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary, which falls today. Although we have resettled close to 300,000 people, there are still a large number of people who we must resettle. We would like to guarantee today that we will resettle all of these people in the north.
We've already completed work on the pilot project of 1,000 houses, which was handed over in July this year. And today we are starting work on the second phase, which will involve construction of 43,000 houses, 40,000 in the northern province and 3,000 in the eastern province of Sri Lanka. It is a partnership project in the true sense of the term, involving the governments and the peoples of the two countries, India and Sri Lanka.